Southern Appalachian Mountains. We have a whole bunch of plants planted here, a whole bunch of fruit trees, vegetable gardens, and also some ornamentals that are just brimming with fruits and flowers right now. Well, some of them are. So we thought maybe we'd give everyone a little tour. Real quick, we are in zone, what is this, 6B?
6B.
7A maybe?
We're in North Georgia.
Yep, North Georgia, Southern Appalachian Mountains. We're at 2,500 feet above sea level. Everything that we do here is organic. Yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
So let's show everybody what we got going off right now. So first I want to start by explaining, you know, usually if you've seen our channel, we live in Central Florida, and most of our videos are gardening in Central Florida. We planted a vegetable garden up here at the beginning of spring, and then went to Florida, and because of circumstances out of our control, did not make it back up here until now. So some of our vegetables, you'll see, we tried to fence off the garden while we were gone. We have part of it fenced, and then the trampoline was supposed to be acting as the other fence, but deer got in and ate a lot of that garden. So we have some vegetables in our raised garden. I don't know how, I guess we can start here.
We had bamboo sticking out, so I think that's,
yes, that's right.
For that, we had it kind of like poked out to here.
Yeah, we just ran
some like other random like hazards in their way, and that seemed to.
It did seem to keep them out of there.
To keep them out, or maybe this is just so crazy growing that we just didn't notice it as much, because everything in this little raised bed is probably like 3 times the size of the stuff that's growing in the ground. So
the bed here, we kind of did the Hugler culture method here. We filled this up, this watering trough up with a bunch of dead stumps and stuff, and then put some nice potting soil in there. The potting soil, actually, you can see, used to be to the top of the bin, and it's shrunk a lot because everything is decomposed in there. But and then we mulch over it. You'll see here we also mulched our other garden. We'll talk about that when we get over there. But what do you have in here?
We have little yellow pear tomatoes. I don't think these are. I don't think there's any ripe ones right now.
Ripe ones, yeah.
We have sweet basil. We could probably cut a good bunch of this off.
Yeah.
This is Thai basil. And
Thai basil right here.
This is some kind of a chocolate mint, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a mint. Does it smell?
Yeah, this is the chocolate mint.
Yeah.
And then that's regular mint over there.
In this little pot right over here?
That little pot
okay,
right there.
I thought you had flowers in here.
I do have flowers in here. This is I don't know what it's called. It's got the little pin cushions. Purple flower.
Okay. You can
it's
see the
pot up here.
The pot got hit by the van.
Ran over it.
The pot got hit by the van at Rum.
That's me. But we have some
there's some tomatoes. Yeah. Oh, we could grab some of this stuff.
Yeah. So we've got a bell pepper we can definitely grab.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to add, is that we just got up here, but now we're going to be leaving for a couple days to go to our family reunion. So we've had to fortify the fencing around the garden even more, and we're going to go ahead and pick everything that we can right now.
Yeah,
so we can share it.
Anything with color will ripen.
Here's one down here.
I've got a pepper. I think that got eaten.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Just leave it in there. I won't leave it.
Yeah, don't leave it in there.
Yeah. Throw it down the mountain.
Rubble.
All right, cool. Let's.
And then I think I'm gonna pinch some of this basil, because you can always use basil, and it's flowering, so that's like it bolted. I'm just gonna.
All right. Well, she's doing that. I was going to show, we had a fig tree that I planted here that I was hoping to get nice and big in this area, but it never did anything. But we do have this beautiful, I don't know what it is, a white peach maybe?
I think it's a white peach.
And I pruned it last year. I'll step back and show you. Last year it was out of control. We got a bajillion peaches on it, and the tree was hanging down to the ground. It was a big mess. So I pruned it over the winter, at the end of the winter. And we have some pretty nice peaches on here. Some of them, we've been removing problem peaches. You see a problem peach somewhere?
Yeah, I got 2.
There's one right here. Might as well just pull these off. I mean, because that's just going to keep getting worse over time.
They're just going to attract trouble, too.
But there's some real nice ones on here, too.
Whoa.
You all right?
Yeah.
You can see, last year we just got a million of them. But see, these are all problem peaches. I'm going to need to get a ladder and get that. But it's got some nice ones on here, though. There's some nice ones right here. They still got a while to go.
Come check out this dill over here too. This is really pretty.
Oh yeah.
I can pick some of this too.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Yeah, it's a really.
Oh man, it smells good. It smells like pickles.
Yeah, it does.
So our hydrangea finally did something this year.
Yes, we lost a year. Last year we didn't have any, or we had some butterfly blooms, but butterfly bush blooms, and none of these bloomed.
Yeah.
I think it was too cold the winter before.
Yeah, I don't know,
And
man. It looks beautiful now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right in here. We still have some Christmas lights up.
Obviously, I cut the front of it.
Well, we also had
the
some.
front of it or
We had some
something
potted plants over here too
improperly.
that were blocking it a little bit. Made like a little dent in the bush right there. We just moved them.
Well, now this hosta can get big.
Yeah.
Maybe if the deer will let it.
All right.
The deer love hostas. It's like candy to them.
We got a. That's I'm gonna. That's what I was about to tell you. I'll show you in just a minute. We got. This is a dwarf Norway
Spruce.
spruce. Yeah. Great little ornamental plant here.
Yeah, we have another regular Norway spruce that we planted at the bottom of our driveway too.
All right, hostas. That's what I want to talk about. So we used to have an entrance to the garden right here, and Teddy and I just put this up temporarily. We put a bunch of stuff up. We'll show you temporarily because I didn't have time to go into town and get T-posts and do this properly. So we blocked off the entrance here, and here's my theory. You know, I had this blocked off like this while we were out of town all spring. And I didn't have anything under here blocked off, under the trampoline, because I was just assuming they weren't going to crawl under the trampoline. And we did have this blocked off too. And we had this blocked off with like chairs and stuff, not with the fence. I think the deer were still coming in here because you can see the hostas got eaten here. Now look at your hostas over here.
Yes,
I did notice that. And like this was I didn't have it blocked off this good. I was thinking the deer were coming in through here, but they didn't eat these hostas.
I really don't think they're going to come on the porch.
They're not going to come on the porch. So the kids and I put some potted plants around the base of the trampoline this morning, and we put this ladder down here.
The ladder was smart.
Yeah, and then Teddy and I just did a temporary job on the fence so we can at least keep stuff out for the next 2 days while we're gone. But let's go ahead and show everybody what we got. Not everything got ruined.
No, and I'm really excited about all my marigolds.
Yeah.
I collected seeds last year from the few marigolds that we had planted, and then planted a whole bunch of them because in my grandma's garden, she used to put marigolds everywhere because they deter a lot of pests and like underground grubs and stuff. So yeah, I was stoked about that. That was all from seed. We have mammoth sunflower that I also was seed I collected from last year's
You can see a lot of them got eaten.
And this is how I know it's deer because it stops like
Pretty
right
high.
here.
Oh, well,
so
I mean,
it's
look
like
at these tomatoes. But deer definitely, that was definitely deer.
I mean, they're not eating it all the way to the ground like a bunny would eat it from the ground up.
We do have tomatoes though. Still. I saw some over here.
This one will even bounce back.
There's a couple over here that might be ready to be picked unless we already ate them. No. Oh, there's a little pear. Little yellow
Oh yeah, look at
tomato
that.
right here.
Nice.
Just go ahead and eat that. Take care of it right now.
There's some
Looks like we have onions in here.
There's some tiny little cucumbers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we have onions right here.
A little patch of onions.
There's some they're like red onions and white onions. It looked like the deer came in though and stomped them all.
So you can see here, other than our deer problem, you can see we have very minimal weeds for being gone for as long as we are because we mulch. And there's no doubt the mulch costs us a lot of money. It costs us more the first year to do it. This year, we just raked back the old mulch, amended the soil and got it, probably 10 more bags? And that was it. And we've had to do like almost zero weeding all spring. I mean,
this is
there's some weeds here.
A relatively small garden, you know, if you wanted to have a bigger garden. It would be. You know, this is just like, we can baby this one because it's containable.
Oh, here's some more tomatoes right here. There's some right here. You want one, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Got some weeds over here.
Oh, we'll do that later. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. We got okra.
I got some.
Oh, here's some more tomatoes.
Right here.
Go ahead and pick that squash. I think it's going to be gone by the time we get back. So, well, I could probably go a couple more days, but we'll take it anyways.
No, this one's definitely ready.
Let me see. Nice.
It's perfect.
Nice. And I saw we had some peppers over here. I don't think these are hot peppers, are they? Which ones are these, babe? I need to know.
This one was, this is the burrito. Yeah,
Gotcha.
hot burrito. Because we grew
Wow,
those
it is
last
hot,
year.
yeah.
Those were good. And then, oh, there's a kind of a ball cucumber. Let's see, I saw some peppers over here that I think we could pick.
Right there, maybe?
Here.
Yeah.
Cubanelle or a cowhorn. These get bigger, but
Nice.
that's still definitely.
Some of the stuff we planted
good.
from seeds, some of it we just bought starters because
Yeah.
we were not here full time and
And it's worth it to have a garden.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's it out of here. Let's just put our teeny little haul over here and maybe we can go look at some of the fruit trees.
Yeah.
Just put the stuff down right here. There we go. All right. So we did a lot of work over here on this side of our property maybe 2 years ago. This used to be totally overgrown, this little hillside we're about to show you between the driveway here, the driveway that goes down here, and the yard up here. This was all overgrown with hollies and wisteria and stuff, and we ripped all that out and planted, there's some more wisteria right there.
Yeah.
Planted a bunch of ornamentals. We have this this butterfly bush, like this giant purple butterfly bush. And then we have, let's see, this is a fig. I think it's a magnolia fig, I think it was.
Yeah,
or
here's the tag. Magnolia fig.
Yeah.
And we put mulch in that one. That's why it's so much.
Yeah, well, yeah. So where we grew up we grew up more towards the city, towards Atlanta, where fig trees get to be giant bushes and stuff. Up here in the mountains, apparently they die back hard in the winter. Mm-hmm. So we filled this cage up with leaves as an experiment to see if we could kind of insulate it through the winter, and that one seemed to be that one seemed to do better than this one. They're the same size, so.
Yep.
The same thing. That's a magnolia fig. I mean, magnolia fig. And then right here, I just did some selective weed whacking, and then Annalisa does some selective weeding, and we've allowed this big patch of just wild blackberries to pop up. We just basically just let.
We didn't get any berries on it last year.
No, we didn't.
Because it was like brand new. But this year we got a bunch.
You can see they're like all over it though. These are a little tart. We have another variety, I think it's another variety of wild blackberries in the front yard we'll show you. They're real sweet.
It might just be that they get more sun.
Yeah.
That's what makes them sweeter.
They're good though.
They are.
And we have some more down here too. You know these are good for you.
I just got a real sweet one. Look at all these.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. All right, and then right next to Annalisa here, we have our newest peach tree. I don't know what this one is, a winter peach or something. Is there a tag on there?
Red Haven peach.
Red Haven, and this one's got some just beautiful fruits on it right now. They're still about a month off, but I mean, they got
way less pests on this one.
Yeah,
too.
there's some right in here. Let's see right there. Some.
I feel like our other tree that we have has always had a pest problem.
Yeah, some right there too. Wow, these are real pretty fruits. Nice. You got this giant magnolia. This magnolia was probably doubled in size since we bought this place like 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You can see it's
gosh,
just
look at the bees in that flower.
huge. In the magnolia flower?
Yeah, you can see them, like you can see their shadows from underneath
Oh,
the flower.
yeah.
They're like going nuts.
Oh, that's a good for our garden.
That is. Look at that.
All right, cool. All right, we have a pretty sorry patch of red raspberries here. I think the deer maybe have been getting to them.
These aren't as bad as the ones below them that we planted. Those were definitely eaten.
They're like almost gone, aren't they? Man, red raspberries are my favorite. I wish we could have like millions of these.
We just planted 2 more in the front of the garden.
Man, they're good.
They are the best. They're my favorite.
All right, and then we have a couple more fruit trees here. One of these has fruit. Let's see, this is a pear. I think it's the,
This is the...
or no, that might be an
Pink lady apple.
Yeah, that's an apple. The next one's a pear. That's the pink lady. I don't think there's any fruit on this.
No, and there were little fruits on it earlier. They must have gotten.
Yeah, didn't
Something
get the
happened to
nutrients it needed or something. This is the Bartlett, I think, right here. These trees we've all planted within the last year or two. So, and then this is a Granny Smith down there in the corner.
There's no fruit on that.
There's no fruit on that one. This is another pear. This is
Doesn't this one have a pear on it?
It did, but I don't. Oh,
There
there.
it is.
Yes, there it is. Nice. So we got one. Let me see.
I thought I saw another one
Nice.
around here.
Excellent.
Yeah. Woohoo! One pear.
Yeah, all right. We have another pear over here, another pear tree. I don't think it has any fruit on it. Let's see, does that tag say what it is? So this is the Bartlett. But I'm the most excited about that right there.
Persimmon.
Persimmon. We've never had a persimmon tree before, and this one has fruit just all over it. What kind of persimmon is it?
So that just said welded wire on it.
Oh man, look at all
So
the fruits
pretty.
on it. Yeah,
they have like
they
little
are.
ruffles on them.
I have no clue when we should harvest them. They don't feel or look ready to harvest.
I think they're in the fall.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, if someone knows, please post down below.
There's wild ones grow in the woods here.
Oh, that's right. My parents have one in their driveway.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
And you eat them in the fall, like September.
All right, right behind Annalisa is this. Which one is this, babe?
This is the Japanese magnolia.
Yeah, that's right. First thing to get flowers in the spring.
There's another deer culprit right there, eating the daylilies.
Yeah, I was jogging actually around our driveway the other day, and I had gone around 2 or 3 times, and like the third time I went around, 2 deer I guess were bedded down in this holly here and came shooting out right in front of me. They were there the whole time. I was like working in the yard and running around.
They've been living up here, eating our garden.
Okay, all right, so we got a lot of fruit trees and stuff up here. We got a lot of blueberries up here too.
Lots of blueberries.
Let's-
None to eat yet.
Let's start over on the corner. Oh, I know where we got to start.
Yeah.
We got to start right here. This is real exciting. We planted these grapes years ago. I think I
Yeah.
had another one right here.
Yeah.
And I never put a trellis up. I guess I was just gonna hope they were gonna grow up the posts, or I don't know what I was thinking. So I finally got some steel wire out of the garage and just wired it up. And you should just see. Hold on, we got to get back behind here. There are so many grapes in here. I mean, when you look back behind here, it's just loaded with grapes, with bunches of grapes. Loaded, loaded. I mean, there's so many of them.
There's a big one right here.
Oh, there's tons of them at the end. Yeah, hold on, I'm getting there. I'm working my way there. I mean, look at them all. Tons and tons of them.
These are Concord grapes. We planted them. They were like one of those Home Depot bags of grapes that we planted. So that's how I know that they're Concord. Concord grapes we've grown before. They're more for like juice, I would say, because the outside of their skin is
Yeah, I'm not
pretty
sure I would
chewy.
choose this one again.
And there are seeds on the inside
Yeah,
too.
we should have just grown like a green table grape or something like that. But anyways, they're still good. And we're used to grapes with seeds anyways from the south.
Yeah,
like
from
we have
muscadines.
muscadines, so I
Yeah,
mean that's
but
where
muscadines are like nice and big.
super
so,
sweet too.
yeah.
All right, well this is just
good to get some muscadine.
I'm real excited about this. You can see that it just wants to keep going. So we need to get some more wire and run it from this post to this post. It would also look more like uniform on the house if we filled in these two right here. That's exciting though.
Yeah, we got some.
Hold on, we'll start in this this corner and go all the way down. We got a butterfly bush here that has been doing bad for a couple years, so there's no flowers on it
Last
right
year
now.
wasn't the year. It'll get blooms on it this year
Yeah.
though. Look, it has one right here.
Oh yeah, it does. Nice.
And I didn't cut these because sometimes leaves still come out of them.
Yeah. All right, well anyways, behind that is, I'm real excited about this. It's a ever-bearing mulberry. We don't see a lot of mulberry trees up here in the mountains, but ours seems to be doing good. It's got little, ever-bearing mulberries have like these little berries, teeny little berries.
Like that's the way you want.
They're like raisins almost, but they're real sweet.
They're like raisins. They're good
Oh
though.
man, they're real sweet. You
The
can,
ones we have in Florida are like 2 inches long.
again, we have all these trees and little fences because the deer would just eat everything.
Rightfully so. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
it's
look at
delicious.
that. Man, those are good.
Yeah, they are.
All right, let's move along. We got a little blue.
Exciting though. This is the first year we got fruit on that.
It is, yeah.
This was a transplant
Yeah,
from
little blueberry.
a little Highland blueberry that
Not
that
much to
just
see
popped
there.
up.
We
that
got some
popped up
magnificent.
naturally, you know, a little volunteer.
We got a whole bunch. Sorry, go ahead, what?
Yeah, I love this color of crepe myrtle. This is like dwarf crepe myrtle.
Yeah, the thought here was, I'll show you down below, but we'll maybe walk down there, but I have to weed whack this whole hill here. It takes a lot of effort and time. So the thought here was that we'd plant a whole bunch of ornamental plants and then mix in some fruit trees, and hopefully it would shade out enough of this hill that my job would be easier. And I found that it didn't cut the job down a lot, but at least now I'm in the shade a lot while I'm doing it, which is nice, at least, because it was just full sun before. I still have as much weed whacking to do, but
it's a lot prettier than it was too,
yeah,
before it was just a hill of grass.
We got this Nandina. Whoa, look at all the bees on the Nandina.
I was watching those.
Look at that. This is a plum right here, some kind of plum, blue damson plum. We didn't get any fruit on this year. We did get fruit on, we have a couple more plums we can show everybody.
We thought we lost that one. Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's looking good.
A couple blueberry bushes here. These aren't very old. We got some real spectacular blueberries right over there. We'll get to them in just a minute.
This snowball bush is helping you with your weed whacking.
It is,
It's finally at the size
yeah,
where it's
it is.
helping.
Yeah, there's a burning bush that's, I guess, just getting devoured by deer.
Yeah, they scratch their antlers on those.
Okay.
They have like bristly branches.
There's another blueberry bush. You can see behind here. This snuck up on us. This black locust tree is not supposed to be here. This has got to be like the fastest growing tree in our part of the country. I mean, I'm unless that was hiding in there and we didn't notice it last.
Probably was hiding.
Yeah.
We just didn't see it. It didn't.
But this is still one season's growth.
Yeah.
That wasn't there.
Yeah.
This started this year, you know,
Yeah.
and it's 8 feet tall now.
They have spikes all over the
Yeah, they're terrible.
trunk.
Yeah, look at them. They're just terrible. And not only that, they are real invasive. They put off apparently a whole lot of seeds, and then they pop up everywhere.
Is that one of our forsythias?
That it's growing out of?
I think so.
Yes.
So that's that yellow.
Yep.
It gets the
Yes.
yellow flowers first
Yep.
thing in spring here.
Yep.
And those really are going to help your weed whacking too, because they take up a big footprint. We planted
man,
the little ones.
The bees love the Nandinas. That makes me like them more.
Yeah.
These aren't a native plant here.
And they say they're invasive too, but
Well, they were kind of in our last mountain.
they were.
All right, here's another plum. I think this is the one. Was it this one that we got a couple plums off of this year? No, it was this one down here. Yeah, but you can see these plum trees are only 2 years old, and they're our biggest fruit trees that we planted. They they either
amazing.
love this location or.
It's so sunny on this side.
I mean, that's a big. Yeah, this is a
And they get
southern
morning
facing.
sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
southern. They get full day sun all day long.
This is like what everything wants. Is this side of the mountain?
This is the plum tree. Teddy and I came out the other day and picked the remaining plums or the plums off this tree because they were just so ripe. Which one is this? This is the Santa Rosa. And we got probably 5 or 6, maybe 7 fruits off of this. Oh, there's one still on there. It's not ripe
Oh,
yet.
that one's not ready yet though.
Yeah. Oh, but they're so good.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
Yeah. And then down here, we're super stoked about our 3 cherry trees. Which ones are they, babe?
The Queen Anne is this one.
Yeah.
I believe, and then that one, or maybe I haven't mixed
Is
up.
it called the Queen Anne?
Yeah, one of them's called the Queen Anne, and one of them's called the Bing, or one's the Bing, which is
It's the Bing, yeah.
everyone's heard of.
Yeah.
And then this is the Rainier cherry.
Yeah, this was supposed to be, we planted these 2, and I don't know what we were thinking. We were, I guess, thought that they were going to pollinate each other.
That they pollinated each
But they
other
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a Rainier
That's
cherry.
a Rainier.
And this one's supposed to pollinate both of these.
And we had to buy that one online because
We did.
none of the local growers around here had one that would pollinate these. So.
We paid a lot for that one, but I'm real stoked about
looks
these.
healthy and
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I mean, it already has like a nice, decent woody trunk, so I think it's gonna do good.
I mean, we've never had cherries. I'd be so excited to get cherries.
I'd be really excited to get cherries. And look how happy they are.
Yeah, we gave them the best spot right here,
yeah.
I feel.
Well, that was...
High hopes.
I think that those were our highest dollar trees,
yeah.
too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, these were all $20, $30 trees.
Yeah, these were all 20, yeah. And then this one was in a bigger pot,
yeah.
and it was a bigger tree. Even though it doesn't seem to make a difference, honestly, it seems like
I almost
when
kind
you
of
get
agree.
a bigger tree,
yeah.
like they like go through more shock than when you get.
I kind of agree. There seems to be a sweet spot there. It's like 3 foot, 4 foot maybe. You get a 6 or 8 foot tree, and your 3 or 4 foot one's gonna like.
Yeah, because look at our orange tree in Florida.
I agree.
It took forever.
I agree.
And I think it's because we got a big one.
Yep. All right, so these are our most magnificent blueberries bushes right here. They give us like just cartons of blueberries every year. And you can see they're just loaded with blueberries. Just loaded. Probably another month or so off on these. They're weird. They'll look just like this, but like 1 or 2 will start popping off. And it'll be really weird. You'll have like a big plump blueberry in the middle of all these other immature ones, but oh, they're so good.
Once these get started, they'll start in a few weeks becoming ripe, and then they last for a long time.
They go for months.
Like till August.
Yeah, they go for a couple months.
We missed the wild blackberry down there that's growing in the...
oh yeah, that's right. We got a couple of them actually. Yeah, hold on.
But it's a really good
Yeah, here's a way to turn any plant into a fruit tree. Just let some wild blackberries grow up. Yeah, these are the real good ones. I have to admit, Teddy and I were down here this morning eating a lot of them.
I still saw some.
Oh yeah, they're still. Oh yeah.
These are sweeter than the ones up front.
Oh yeah, and plumper. They're so good.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, that's a score right there.
Yeah, it is.
Eat them all. I like to try and get like a whole mouthful. Oh, there's another match. Look right here. Can I get these? Yeah.
This seems like a great companion planting.
Yeah, it does.
Because crepe myrtles kind of grow tall, and you can cut their branches, their low branches, and then you can have this kind of growing. But the low branches on this, I guess, are what are holding it up.
There's bees all in here.
Yeah, there are.
Making them mad.
They like the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
The crepe myrtle flowers.
I
just had a spider jump on me.
I could sit here and just eat blackberries all day long.
It's like the taste of summer.
Oh, that and the smell of the tomato plant.
Tomato plant.
Man, hold on. There's another one. Here. Oh, here's more. Look at these, babe. Oh man.
Well, and I just scored a big bunch.
So good. So good. I thought I saw another one over here.
What's this plant? Is this the
snowball bush? Yeah.
So it grows good with snowball bush.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can. This hill is steeper than it looks. Let's see if I can climb up out of here. You gotta be like a goat. We need to make paths through here. Oh yeah, there's more over here. Look at these. Look at these. Oh man, look at them. Oh, this is like Christmas over here. Holy cow.
Blackberries are really the first berry you get.
Oh, they're so good. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow, look at these.
Oh, these are good. They're smaller, but they're still real good. All right. I guess we got to stop at some point here. I just don't want to. The boys are going to be mad that we're eating them all.
We need to send them down here for some breakfast.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's climb up out of here. Oh man, look at all the blueberries on this side of this plant. All right. Well, if anybody has any questions or comments about any of the plants we have growing here, or if you can think of some plants or some fruit trees that we're missing, again, we're like zone 6A to 7B. We're 2,500 feet above sea level, which is kind of it makes us, you know, we might not be able to grow some of the stuff you can grow in your 6B, 7A area, but it's kind of like a weird microclimate.
I would like to add 2 pawpaw trees.
Okay.
That's something that I would like to add, and maybe some
Pop in a mango.
nut trees, some kind of, you know, try some nuts up here. I think, you know, black walnuts.
Yeah, I know
really
black
all they
walnuts.
grow,
Yeah. All right, well, anyways, y'all, if you have any questions or comments about any of the plants we showed you here today, just post down below. Till next time, everybody out there, take care.
Bye.